Right, boys, so our starting build looks like this. We go with the agility as a pure start because, of course, the cut form. Then we, of course, take the cut form itself, wrath, claw, and swipe for that AoE. Agility is important because basically cut form gives us attack power based on our agility, 25% of our agility. So this is one of the most important things to have. When it comes down to skill cards, I decided to go with the standard platform abilities, but the serpent form iterations. So we take Venomous Fury, which is basically Ferocious Bite, but on steroids, let's say, because it hits 5 targets, so it's great. And this ability kind of doesn't require me to wait for that extra energy to actually use it, so it's very nice quality of life thing. Serpent Venom is simply a rip iteration of the serpent form. Puncture is a break, works exactly the same. Fell Infused Weapon, we will be spamming all those abilities in cat form, so this is gonna add up an extra layer of free damage, and this is still OP even after the nerf, so why not take that? I mean, just a quick side note, I don't really like skill design like this. It's like basically whichever melee build you're gonna create, Fell Infused Weapon is the way to go. There are a few exceptions, like for example, I don't know, Wind Warrior, where you have to take the Wind Fury for it to work. Like Frost Lich or something, that you need to take the Frost brand weapon. There are a few exceptions, but you know, most of the time it's just Fell Infused Weapon all the way, and I think it's a bad design, really. It should be just a nice addition with on par of the elemental weapons, for example, and not like a pure go-to for every build. So yeah, now let's go back to the skill cards from the talents. It's really tight in here. I mean, there's no freaking way you're gonna put everything, you're gonna be able to put everything you need in here. So that's why I also gave up on the serpent form, because there are more important things to take in here. And it only adds up some nice auto attack damage. So if we eventually have it, it's also, of course, very nice, but you know, it's not mandatory. So first off, we take Taint Swipe, so to buff that swipe and AoE damage. The dot from this spell is very nice. Wrathful Strikes, which basically will make our finishers to give us free wrath that doesn't turn off our cat form. Double Clawed basically is a steroid for our bleeds. Bloody Claws is a steroid for our claw. Predatory Focus will make our wrath restore 30 energy and grant our further energy regeneration. And the Predator's Wrath will basically make our abilities like additional nature damage. You know what I'm thinking about now is that Predator's Focus is just a resource management talent. And maybe in the beginning we can have some problems with it, but eventually we'll probably roll some energy stuff. Will make us pretty efficient. So I think I'm gonna actually delete this and go for Amalthazad Malediction just for some free passive damage, which is also AoE in fact. So, and we're gonna be spamming those abilities, so it's always nice to have, especially with Swipe. It will probably proc quite a lot. Okay boys, we're ready with the setup, so let's drink our potion, XP aura, and I'll see you guys on level 10. Oh, I forgot to show my preparation with the Mystic Ancients. I went for the Focused Claw to increase the scaling, Feral Instinct to increase AoE with the swipe, Savage Fury to increase the damage of Rake, Claw, and Mangle eventually. Don't Make Me Angry, increase the attack power coefficient of your Wrath and Starfire, so basically more Wrath damage. I've got Vigor for some nice energy boost, and Vitality as well. Later down the line, we can swap out all those energy stuff. This is some free mana ancient as well, but you don't really need that. You can swap out those energy things for some more damage from like Claw or Swipe or Rake, Rip, whatever. There's plenty of those Enchanted Collection. We're going to see actually which spell deals most damage, and we're going to buff it. And we're level 10, ladies and gentlemen. Let's grab some Scrolls of Fortune. We've got Venomous Fury and Taint Swipe for some very nice AoE, which is great. And to be completely fair with you guys, I wanted to create the Fire Cat, to be honest, but I unfortunately missed like 2 or 3 cards for it still, so it will have to wait. The great thing about this is that basically all the talents we get at level 10 So at level 15, basically we are fully decked out. And the same goes for the skills. Rake is like the highest level, 24. So now let's see how does Venomous Fury AoE work. Oh, okay, so the secondary targets actually take less damage than the main target, but it's pretty good nonetheless. Let me check about the new rip. Oh, it takes for 54. That's pretty good. It's like an free claw every 2 seconds. I'd take that. Right, boys, so we are basically ready to roll. We shoot a Wrath for almost 300. Oh my god. It's pretty insane. Yeah, level 15, we've got everything and we just need Puncture. And now we have a very nice Wrath icon above our head. Venomous Fury, crits for 500 on level 16. So, pretty crazy if you ask me. Level 18. Oh bro, we got a Divine Storm. This is useless for us. We've got a lot of things actually to roll. Lightning Bolt, unfortunately, is not useful for us as well. Primal Precision, something for the cat form. Increase your energy regeneration rate by 10% and cat form finishing moves that fail to land are refunded 40% of the energy. Oh, bro, the capstone is so good. Your cat form finishing moves reduce the cooldown of Berserk and Tiger's Fury by 2 seconds. Heart of the Wild, look at this. While in cat form, your attack power is increased by 6% and our intellect is increased as well. So, all good stuff so far. I like it, I like it. So let's go into the Mana Storm and check how our AoE is doing actually. So we're going to start off with level 100. I feel this build is pretty powerful even during the leveling process. So it's actually going to be a very good playground. Okay, so let's go. We start off with a swipe. Yep, the damage is pretty insane so far. We're going to see on the boss, but simple swipe spam is so damn OP. Oh, look at this group, it's gonna be so juicy. So nice, actually. Yeah, level 100 don't look that hard, actually. Oh, Flurry. I take that. This will definitely work for us. I didn't even check how much does the Taint Swipe deal. Like 30. I mean... nothing that great, but it's an additional dot in AoE situation, so I take that. Oh, yikes. I died because of the mechanics. Yeah, my damage can be crazy, but if I don't look what happens, then I'm good as dead. So yeah, Fel Infused Flames, great for the build, especially when you're just swiping. It deals like double damage thanks to that. Look at this, swipe deals crit 94 and the Fel Infused even more. Jesus Christ. I know that actually the Serpent form is designed kinda to work with poisons. But yeah, like I said, it can beat the design. But for the moment, Fel Infused Weapon is just way to go, so... I just wonder if it's possible to actually, if we do have poisons, if we apply like instant and deadly, would they actually work with the cat form? Because cat form is like single attack form, let's say. Okay boys, so this build is pretty OP. So I'm gonna quickly spam those Mana Storms and get to higher levels. So let's do some crazy pull here. Yeah, just spamming pull, swipe is so freaking good in AoE situations because of the Fel Infused Weapon Flames. Oh, we got a standard rip. That's actually pretty cool because we can test out the damage. Omen of Clarity, full Omen of Clarity. Oh my god. Those are some very, very nice upgrades. Feral Quake. Oh boy. We now just need the Feral Charge and we're good to go. Thundering Strikes, extra crit is always nice to have. So the Serpent Venom actually deals pretty nice damage. It takes for 77 and our Claw normal hit is like around 100, so look at this, it's pretty funny. Just a couple of seconds ago I got a standard rip and now I got a standard rape. They really want me to test out everything. It's pretty good actually for the video because you're gonna see which versions are actually really better. Well, charge, it's great. But we don't have any type of charge. We get a standard ferocious, but I mean, what is this? Is this some kind of joke? I basically got all the spells I carded, but in the standard forms. That doesn't happen too often, right? Like every little spell. Now I need the serpent form of claw, and it's gonna be like a perfect build. Mental quickness. Oh my god. Guys, I really haven't received so many good talents during the leveling phase. I mean, I was wondering why people are prestiging so many times in hopes that they're gonna get what they need during leveling, but yeah, it seems that it's possible. Okay, let me just check real quick. Puncture deals 6499 and Rakes 6496, so it's almost like the same. And the Rip takes 450, which is definitely worse than the Serpent form version. Okay, when it comes down to the Rake, it seems that it's better than Puncture. So, you know, it's kind of strange that one-time standard version is better and one-time Puncture is actually the other version, the new version is actually better. So, okay guys, I need some more gear actually to be able to do some higher mana storms. So let's go into level 1. Oh bro, I dropped a skill card Divine Shield from those guys. Pretty crazy. Now, one of the things I would definitely want to have now is some kind of talent that increases combo point generation, like the Feral one, the Primal Fury, or Honor Among the Thieves would be amazing. I wonder if this works for me. It seems it does, so I take that. Oh bro, I got Charge. That's so good. It probably won't work with the Feral, but still, it's definitely better than nothing. Okay, when it comes down to the Ferocious Bite, Venomous Fury is all the way up. It does not only deal AoE damage, but also doubles the damage without further need to wait for the energy regen. So as you can see, 367 from Ferocious Bite and almost 800 from Venomous Fury. So another clear winner. Oh bro, we get a Ravage. Like I said. It's a pure pumpage, it seems. I don't know, I have so much luck with this build, it's just crazy, bro. Yeah, so if somebody is still considering playing poisons with this build, just look at this. Overall damage, almost 30% is Fel-Infused Flames. Of course, this is mostly due to the fact that Swipe is actually benefiting the most from it. But still, that's a lot of damage, as you could say. The best thing about Swipe is that I don't even have to look back. I can just run straight up front and people are gonna be hit. Bear form, we actually don't need that. Yeah, but so we're quickly back in town just to grab some of the scrolls and make some space in the bags. And then we will try out some battlegrounds. Oh my god, guys, in the meantime, I also get a Pounce. Aspect of the pack, some movement speed could be nice from time to time, especially that it fits thematically as well. Savage Fury increases damage caused by Claw, Rake, Shred, Mangle, and more abilities. I take that. Feral Aggression increases damage you do to targets above 75% health by 6%, increases your attack power while in feral forms by 100% of your level. Oh yes, Primal Precision is so good. Not only increase the energy regen, but also refunds the energy for cat form abilities. Unfortunately, we still don't have Tiger's Fury, but eventually we'll get there. Another upgrade, more crit chance, I take it. Primal Tenacity, while in cat form, duration of fear effects is reduced, and all damage taken while stunned by 5%. Thematic, it's for cat form, I take it. Improved Mark of the Wild, this is actually great, but unfortunately we still don't have Mark of the Wild. But yeah, we'll get there, Okay guys, so we did get a couple of very nice upgrades, but it's finally high time to get into the background. Oh, let's go. We've got Warson's Gulch. And straight up. Okay, it seems that in PvP the damage is nothing really that crazy. I managed to get him down. Yeah, it seems that in PvP the damage is pretty nerfed. Okay, now I kinda understand why I don't see that many cats in PvP. The Wrath actually does deal pretty nice damage, but that's basically it. Maybe in PvP, instead of spamming Claw, which basically deals no damage, we better to spam Puncture and Rake one after the other. They also build combo points, and this way I can probably deal more damage with more dots on the guys. That seems like a little bit better method of doing the damage. Right, boys, we actually won. Wasn't that bad, considering that my damage had some ramp up time, but look at this, we did like 14 kills. We did die like 10 times, but yeah, damage done with the second. At level 15 we get a Mark of the Wild, which we just received the buff for. Okay boys, so PvP wasn't that bad. Let's see what the rerolls will give me. Bloodthirst, oh my god. Guys, I mean, I wanted to card this. There are some amazing stuff that you can actually do with Bloodthirst. Like, I almost get what I want on this build, really. I got everything I possibly can for the cut form, to be honest. I just need the Feral Charge. That will be awesome because it also applies that AoE Earthquake, which would be pretty dope if you ask me. Rotting Breath. This could be great in AoE, but unfortunately I don't say that it's usable while shapeshifted. Oh, it actually is. This is gonna be so good. Jesus. Nice AoE spell. Guys, I have so many cut form spells that I would give out some of it to all of you, like literally. Genesis, 5 out of 5. Oh my, look at this. It increases the periodic damage and healing of your druid spells by 10%. So this also applies to dots. It's crazy good. Level 51 straight up. Deep Wounds. Oh my god, this is so good. So many bleeds. You know what? I thought that about carding a Mangle, but it would actually be a waste of space. It would be better if we could actually get our hands on this little bad boy. And on 2 points, this actually gives you same effect as Mangle and it's passive, so it would be a lot better to actually have this. And we've got level 60, boys. Oh yes, boy. We got Dyer's Fury. Feral Instinct. Oh my god, this is so good. Increases swipe and ravage damage by 20%. Increases all damage dealt by 2% while target sphere is active. And look at this, if we would have the capstone dealing damage with swipe and ravage, reduces the cooldown of Tiger's Fury. This would be so great for AoE. But we'll have to wait for it. Armored to Teeth, I'll take that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Purification by Light. Additional passive damage. Also gives some AoE potential. This is so great. Naturalist. Yeah. Quick chance of healing touch and the physical damage dealt increased by 2%, so this is nice. Okay boys, let's see what we can do in an AoE situation. Yeah, I mean 6k very steadily. Don't have to like try hard really. Okay, so Fell Infused Flames, of course. I'll lead in charts and swipe. Almost critting for like 1k, so it's not so bad. Painted Wound, so as you can see, it doesn't do that much damage, but the more targets you have, the better it's gonna get. Okay, even though we do miss some hit chance actually, it's not so bad. And because we actually cannot extend the duration of all the rakes and the Serpent Venom, we cannot use our Venomous Fury. But we're gonna check how much it's gonna deal anyway. Yeah, we can have some very nice crits and hits out of it. So I'm pretty happy about it, to be honest. Yeah, nice. Wrath and big. Yeah, like Wrath and Venomous Fury actually deals almost similar damage. Oh, Bloodthirst for 2k. And big Venomous. Yeah, I mean 2.5k straight up out of the leveling. I mean, I'll take a look at this. My gear is like item level 46. We did get some nice rerolls, but yeah, I think this is like a very good base. One very important talent card I would want is Traumatic Wounds. This is actually so good because dealing damage with Claw, Shred, Ravage, Mangle, Bloodthirst extends the duration of Rip by 2 seconds and fully refreshes the duration of Rake So this would mean that we would need to only apply our both rakes in the beginning of the fight, and then spamming Claw or Bloodthirst simultaneously would basically also extend the duration of Rip, which is basically the Serpent Venom. So thanks to this talent, it would basically increase the uptime of our dots tremendously. So yeah, the problem is that this talent actually is very hard to be put somewhere in here. I mean, if you of course have some golden cards and stuff like that, you can switch out the Amalthazard, it's no problem. I actually didn't have that option because yeah, I would need to have it in golden cards, and neither of those cards are also golden for me, so if you can mix and match, go for it, it's amazing. Cannot let your Serpent Venom down, because look at this, 25% of my damage is Serpent Venom. It crits, it's a dot. It crits for 2,500 damage. It's pretty crazy. In contrast, you've got Wrath critting for 5,000. So yeah, it takes 2 times and it's the same damage. You know what, I just thought to myself that taking Felon Fused Weapon is the main basically factor that our AoE is pretty good. So I would actually switch out Tainted Swipe for Traumatic Wounds if I would prestige this, but I think that I've got very good rolls on this playthrough, so instead of prestiging, I will be continuing playing on this character. Answering the question, yes, playing a cat is definitely worth it, but we're going to check it out in the future video, so thank you for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.